If 100 students could be kidnapped last week, then arresting Nnamdi Kanu won't bring solution. Father Mbaka, the spiritual director of Adoration Ministry, Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, in his recent post on Facebook, shared a video to the public. While speaking, he said, "Since Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, we have lost many lives in Nigeria." Speaking further, he said, "Of what benefit will it be if after he was arrested, kidnapping becomes the order of the day?" While he continued, he said, "The government should therefore use the same tactics they used to apprehend Nnamdi Kanu to arrest all bandits and terrorists in Nigeria." Speaking further, he said, "If 100 students could be kidnapped last week, then arresting Nnamdi Kanu won't bring a solution. If the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu would make Nigeria prosper, so be it. But we have come to see that even as he has been arrested, many people have been killed, money has been looted, and a lot of atrocities have been happening in our nation," he said. Well, I believe what he is just trying to say here is that Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria. Yes, simple. That is just what Father Mbaka is trying to say. That Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria. Arresting him, still detaining him, will not solve the problem of Nigeria until Nigerian government identify the problems they have. I always say this, and I will continue to say it without missing words in my mouth. Until you do the needful, you will never be free from all the happenings. That is it. You just be like man when be say in beauty dey fire, in house dey burn, you run comot, go another place, cross leg, dey drink beer when your house dey on fire, and you think people will help you to quench it. How? E no dey possible. Until you identify your problems, you can never get solution. But it's not that these people, they don't know their problems, they know. But because of hatred, they will not want to face it. Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria. Bandits have continued to, kill, sack people from their ancestral homes in the northern part of the country. There are some parts in the country that farmers have to pay levies before they could go to cultivate. There are some parts that if you don't have the money to pay, you have to work for these bandits. That is, they are now enslaving themselves in the hands of these bandits. And we have a government. We have a government. It's not that they don't know all these things. They are aware of all this happening. But they just carry Nnamdi Kanu matter for head. You, all this while since 2017, you are being, these people, the Fulanis have been, strategizing how to kill this young man. If you can recall how his house was invaded in 2017 in Afaruku Ibuku in Abia State, Umuahia, that singular invention took the lives of 28 persons. He narrowly escaped death. Now God whisk am come out. If not, now in life they actually wanted, just like what they did in Oyo State when they invaded the Yoruba agitator Sunday Igboho's house. Today, Sunday Igboho is still on the run. Nigerian government is still looking for him. You understand? You don't solve problem at the surface. If you want to solve problem, go to the root of that problem and cut it off. That's how they go about things. Going after agitators will not solve the problem of agitation. So that is what they don't know. You are going after the agitators, you want to end them. But that will not end the agitations. Because even when you end them, there are so many of them out there they are ready to carry the cross. So this is going to go from generations to generations. Nobody thought that Nnamdi Kanu is going to stand like this after Mass of Wanzurike and then Ojukwu, and other. That's somebody that is even stronger than Ojukwu like this. We stand, I just put it like that. We stand, even with all the tribulations, is still there. You understand? This will not make the Nigerian government to understand that agitations is ideology. You cannot cut it off by killing the agitators, but look into the root of agitations. On the 13th of October, Appeal Court have discharged and acquitted the IPOB leader, but Fulani said no, that they are not done with him. We don't know what they have in their mind, but whatever they have in their mind to do with him, they don't think him very well. This man has so many followers and supporters. It will cause unrest in Nigeria if they do otherwise, like sentencing him or whatever, and all that. This will cause unrest to the extent that even the federal government no go fit control the aftermath of it. That is why they have to be very careful, because this Nnamdi Kanu's case is very sensitive. They allow bandits and Boko Haram kidnapping, Fulani herdsmen. They are still kidnapping people. They are still killing people. In the southeast region, in every other regions, these people are still doing whatever they are doing. But the government of Nigeria do not see them as a threat. It's really very, very disturbing. You understand? It's really very, very disturbing. Why they don't see terrorists as threats? A government that call agitators, freedom fighters, as criminals, they call them criminals. Why the real terrorists are common criminals? They call them terrorists. Why the terrorists are common criminals? For you to understand the level they are actually taking these people. So they know they look them like serious, but they are causing us much. They are causing us a lot. I am dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below in the comments.